And yes, you are seeing double. This time we have two cars, his and hers, the he's and the she's. We've got the Suzuki S-Cross Hybrid. We've got a two-wheel drive and a four-wheel drive, or is it four-wheel drive and a 4-2? I can't remember. We'll have a look around them and we'll sort that out later. Okay, this is identical to the non-hybrid Suzuki S-Cross, which I did review a little while ago, but unfortunately our footage wasn't usable. They are a smart looking car. I actually really love the look of them. Big grille, big polished grille, nice shiny gloss grille, awesome headlights, daytime running lights in there, two-tone polished alloy wheels, lovely red metallic paint on this particular one, the two-wheel drive I think. Let's come around the back. There's nothing on the back here to tell you whether it's two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. It has the hybrid badge because it is the new Suzuki S-Cross Hybrid. There's the blue one. The blue one is just as striking, this metallic blue. Awesome on a nice sunny day like today until the cloud just came over. But the metallicness really pops. It looks good. Again, doesn't tell you if it's a four-wheel drive or a two-wheel drive. They look identical, absolutely identical. Specs inside, everything is the same, except for one drives with two wheels and the other one drives with four. Now, we'll take a look inside. Let's have a look in the passenger side here. Plenty of room in here. There's a lot of space, good headroom as well. It's a bit warm, but it's comfortable seating. There's a very interesting pattern on the seat here. Very hard wearing material, leather on the sides. Good sized glove box with a old style phone book in here. Yeah, lots of space, heaps of leg room. Really nice, really comfortable place to be. We've got lights in the vanity mirrors here, and interestingly, this modern day and age, you'd think you'd have LED lights. That appears to be the old school incandescent festoon light. Now I'm yet to sit in the back of these, so we'll have a look and see what the legroom is like in here. It doesn't look like much, but it is actually quite a decent amount of legroom there. And of course the seat can go forward if you wanted more. If you're a taller person, longer legs, because I am a short bum. Yeah, no, that's good. Plenty of space, comfortable enough. Comfortable enough. A little narrow, but it is a small car, but not too shabby. Okay, in the boot, now it's got interesting, under the back here you got two buttons. That one locks it and unlocks it, and then this one opens it. Take a little bit of getting used to. It's a decent sized boot for a small wagon. It's got that comes up, and that sits up like that, which is very handy if you've got your hands full and trying to pick things up. But that can also slot down, give you more space there. Handy compartments on either side. And of course the seats fold down. The seats kind of fold down like that. Not exactly flat, but that's okay, because if you do need a flat floor, you can always just bring that back up. Voila, flat load space, fairly flat, flattish. Hey, how's it going? Not bad, good space, good load space. Oh, hang on, this one's changed colour. Oh no, it's over there. So we'll have a look in the driver's side now. Again, a very comfortable seat. Nice little side bolsters that make it very, very nice and comfortable. Good spot, good spot. Awesome looking sporty dials sitting in here. They look really cool. Look nice at night too, lit up. So if you start her up, the little internal combustion engine fires up. You get this awesome display on here, excuse the dust, showing you all around the vehicle. So you can see where you're parked. And I can see that I'm parked really awkwardly in the yellow and the white lines, just as well as an empty car park. But that's a cool thing, so you can check to see your surroundings before you actually drive away. It's really nice. Oh, and as standard on these Suzukis, we have a sunroof. Up front here, we've got the awesome little Suzuki booster jet engine. This one's a 1.4 litre turbo engine. It's great, grunty little beast. Runs on 95 unleaded fuel. Yeah, a little bit expensive, that fuel, but hey, it does well. 5.5 litres per 100k for the two-wheel drive one over there, and 5.6 litres per 100k for the four-wheel drive version. Comparing that to the standard S-Cross non-hybrid one, that's 6.6 litres per 100k, so a hell of a lot more economical. And of course, for the greenies, it's putting out less gases out the exhaust, which is the key for this sort of thing. It's got a 47 litre tank, which gives you a decent range of around 550k on the fuel, so it's not a bad little beast. Now, the all-important water bottle test. I've got a new water bottle, got given a new one for Christmas, nice black one. Slightly wider than the previous one, but the same capacity. But we'll see what she's like. Door pocket. Perfect, that's a really nice fit in there, that's good. Center console. No. No, I have a feeling even the previous one, even though it's slightly smaller, might have struggled there. And we've got a compartment in the middle. No, won't fit in there. Passenger side. Again, perfect. Door pocket, done that. Glove box. It fits even with the phone book in there. You take the phone book out. It's not a phone book, by the way, it's the manual, but still. You can fit a few in there. That's a good size, decent glove box. How do we go in the back? We've got a pocket there, which is cool. Nothing on that one. Door pocket, again, perfect. Fits perfectly. Love that. And what do we have here? No. Nope, doesn't fit in there, that's sad. But the door pocket's there, that's perfect. It is a hot day. Now, of course, the important test in the boot. Not surprisingly, that fits. Good sized pockets in here. Moves a little bit. That's cool. That is already down flat, but of course, you don't want people to see your water bottle through the window. You put it in there. What do we have under here, though? Oh, look at that. You know, millions of storage options in there for your bottle. That's cool. Not bad for the water bottle test. It worked well. I mean, the door pocket's perfect for it in this thing. Center console, not so much. But some cars, some previous ones I've tested, doesn't even fit in the door pocket. So, perfect. We've come out to our favourite test road. Top secret. Can't tell you where it is. It's the way this S-Cross handles is surprisingly good. And this is just the two-wheel drive model. In a minute, well, in a few minutes, we will test the four-wheel drive and see how that handles. I mean, the four-wheel drive one isn't four-wheel drive for going off-road. It's four-wheel drive for handling and safety. So it should handle these roads really well. The two-wheel drive handles it beautifully. So the four-wheel drive should handle even better. And it will have a little bit extra weight. I think it's got extra 70 kilos for the four-wheel drive system, so it will be a little more stable on the road, because it is a fairly light vehicle. 1100 odd kilos, 1200 odd kilos curb weight, so it's not exactly heavy to be planted on the road. And value for money, you're just a fraction under $43,000 for this car. The equipment you get on it is aligned with more expensive European versions. You got your adaptive cruise control, you've got your Bluetooth audio, built-in navigation, dual climate air control, heated seats. It's just got everything, fully customizable instrument panels. For example, on here you got your GPS, you got your audio, which we don't have at the moment, and you got your trip stuff, and it all shows up on the screen. This is where I love this display. It shows you when you're using petrol, when you're using battery, or when you're using both, or when you're charging. And I've never seen one of these go up to 5 yet. You probably need a very steep hill to cruise down to charge that up fully. Probably the only time it'll ever be on 5 is when it leaves the factory. But it's just the equipment, like I say, the equipment you get, even for the 4-wheel drive version, yeah, a few more dollars for that, which would be worth spending. It just gives you that extra stability and safety and handling. It's incredible. But yeah, I'm just going to plant my foot through here for a bit and just see what she goes like, because it does feel good. The pickup is incredible. 95 kilowatts. It feels like more than that, the way it just launches. I don't know what the 0 to 100 times are, but I mean, it won't be a rocket, it is not a sports car, but it would still be pretty quick. Oh, got lane departure warning. It's gently reminding me that I need to get within the lane. Yeah, what an incredible little car. Would I buy one? Possibly. I possibly would, because it's just comfortable, it's crazy quiet, got everything you want in it for a great price. Why not? We'll switch over shortly to the blue one and see what that handles like through these roads, because this one does really well. I'm pretty certain the 4-wheel drive version will do a little bit better. Right, a couple of minutes ago we had the 2-wheel drive version we were testing on our top secret road. Now here we are with our 4-wheel drive version. Now the 2-wheel drive version was fantastic. It was quite nippy, nice little car. The 4-wheel drive one, when you start the car, it starts in auto mode, which will go into 4-wheel drive if it detects wheel slip at any point. If you're in the wet or in mud or whatever, like gravel or whatever, it will automatically start running one of the other wheels to help you get a bit better traction. Or you can flick it into snow mode, which will give you full-time 4-wheel drive. But if you really want to have some fun, you can flick it over into sport mode, and it turns it into a different beast, to be perfectly honest. The advantage of the 4-wheel drive car is, well, a disadvantage and an advantage is 70 kgs heavier, which, you know, affects the fuel economy slightly, but it makes it feel, that extra weight just makes it feel so much more planted on the road, so much more stable. It doesn't, with the 2-wheel drive one, it's sort of bounced a little sideways a bit on mid-corner bumps and things like that. With the 4-wheel drive one, it's more stable around the corners. You hit these bumps, especially if you have it in sport mode, it doesn't jerk sideways like the 2-wheel drive one did. It just stayed planted on the road, ate up the bumps, and just flew through the corner. And is really, actually, in sport mode, it's a hell of a lot of fun. Get to push it a bit, and a nice grumble from the engine. They love that grumble. And then you just flick it through some corners like this, laps up the bumps, grips the road beautifully. It feels so safe, so planted on the road. Absolutely incredible. Oh. There's no chance, no slightest feel of it just letting go, just gripping the whole time. With the 2-wheel drive one, you could sort of feel the back end bounce around a bit. With this one, not so much. It is just planted. It is not moving. The back end just follows the front through the corner perfectly. So nice, so nice. I mentioned before about the sunroof too. Showing that, and of course you can open the sunroof like that. But let's close it again. There is another option with your sunroof. You don't have to open the whole thing fully. You can just tilt it up a bit. You just got a little bit there to get a bit of a hot air out. Yeah, it's a really cool function. So you don't want too much air blowing in, you can just have that. Or of course you can open the whole thing. Beautiful on a hot summer's day like this. Ideal. But then again, you're letting in a lot of hot extra air, and so you might just want to close that and use your air conditioning instead, which is extremely effective. And while you're in sport mode, we also have a manual option. Flick the gear lever down a cog from D to M, and we have flappy paddles behind the steering wheel. So you want to put it in sport mode, and now you have flappy paddles to really make the little booster jet turbo engine come to life. When that turbo kicks in, you flick it down a gear coming out of a corner, and it just launches. Grips, launches. Whew. Ah, so good. So good. I want to buy this. Can I buy this? Mum, can I keep it, please? Yeah, really cool. Lots and lots of fun. So here we have the Suzuki S-Cross Hybrid. We've got the 4-wheel drive and the 2-wheel drive. One or the other. Great little wagons. 46,990 for the 4-wheel drive and 42,990 for the 2-wheel drive. A great price for a great little vehicle. Good little family wagon. There's not got enough room for that. But yeah, very economical, great for the environment. Good work.